Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 as we come to the end of our second full season. If we have a look at the league table, you can see we have just dropped out of the top four, 1 point behind Spurs, but with a game in hand we are still 1 point clear of Chelsea. We have 5 left to play and our destiny really is in our own hands. When we look at the fixtures for today, we're at home against bottom club Millwall, which should re-establish our 2-point gap in that 4th place position. We then have Watford away. Watford in 9th place at the moment, will be a tough game away from home. And then Swansea, another team fighting for safety down in the relegation zone, so they will be completely going for that game as well, especially given they are at home. So 3 tough games to be followed up by United and Middlesbrough in the final episode of this season. So a lot to look forward to. The board are very happy with our performance in the league. You can see there it's up at 100%, and that's with us actually outside of the top 4. I'm pretty confident we will hit European football next season. I'd be surprised if we didn't. But the question is, can it be Champions League football? Now against Millwall, you can see the team we're putting out there does have Moise Kean coming back in because Sanabria is injured, which means that he will join Cutrone and Pinamonte in the front 3. We then have Andre and Fernandez still in midfield with Haidara, Lascelles, Lemos, Smalling and Manquillo in defence and Tom Heaton in goal. Ball sent forward by Millwall, but Lascelles with a comfortable header. Now Pinamonte down to Cutrone. There's a ball through for Keane. Instead he goes to the right and his effort is comfortably pulled out of the sky by Archer. McLaughlin sends the ball in from a throw and it comes to O'Brien on the edge of the area. He tries to find Ivy. Big doubling up there by the defenders, and Keane can put through Cutrone. Is in behind. He's got another man in behind. He picks out Pinamonte, whose strike on the volley is excellently controlled. It was a terrible ball to him, but he executed it perfectly on the finish there to give us the lead against Millwall. Haidara with the corner looking for Lascelles, and there's a penalty. For once we are the team receiving the penalty after a dodgy looking push in the box, and we get the chance to make it 2-0. I think it's Andre who will step up and take this. And can he double our lead? He does. An excellent finish into the bottom right corner, and we lead this game 2-0. Surely we will be home and dry from this point against the bottom team. Archer sends the ball forward for Millwall. Lascelles down to Pinamonte. Now Keane. Excellent one-touch passing. Cutrone tries to play it through. Davies gets there, sends it back to Archer again, who launches it forward. O'Brien with far too much time to bring that ball down. He pushes it out wide. Ivy to Malt. He then tries to play it in, but Lascelles knocks it forward. Now Cutrone looking for Keane. He's got pace on this defence. He has a good first touch, taking it down the wing. 2 players on him. He puts the cross in. It's missed by the keeper, and Pinamonte puts it in, but there is a free kick as Archer was pushed by one of our players. Corner to be taken by Gedson. He puts it towards the back stick. Smalling in there. It comes to Manquillo and he volleys it into the top corner for 3-0. Only half an hour gone and it could get much worse for Millwall. Archer with the long ball forward. So many times we've seen that, and unchallenged we win the ball again. Pinamonte plays through Cutrone so easily, but this time Archer is up to the task. Nearly the end of the first half here as Pinamonte gets the ball from Manquillo. He puts the cross in early. It's cleared out easily by the defence. Now O'Brien back to Cooper. And that ball over the top has found Malt. They haven't had a shot yet, Millwall, but they scored with their very first one. Lewis Malt with a clinical finish there past our keeper. And 3-1 will be the score going in at half-time. Davies sends the ball forward. If Millwall get another goal here and make it 3-2, I would be very annoyed. Keane with the ball. Finds Andre. Can we make it 4? He picks out Gedson. Out towards Manquillo, but he's given the ball away there. Didn't even try and run towards it. Now Smalling sends it across to Lemos. Gedson. Over to Pinamonte. He can't get the ball forward. Lemos' header again. Doesn't work out. And once more Millwall on the attack. Ball in behind, but Lascelles does get there. Now Heaton. He sends it out to Smalling. Ball forward to Manquillo again. He puts it over the top and Pinamonte's in behind. He can put it across the goal. He does, and Haidara arriving means that both of our fullbacks have scored today as we go 4-1 in front. Calla on the ball, carrying a knock, sends it over the top. Lascelles with the header, straight to Wallace for Millwall. He's trying to get past Andre and finds Tunnicliffe. Now O'Brien, back to Tunnicliffe again. He puts a left-footed ball across to Molt, and Haidara intercepts it brilliantly, puts it over the top, and Keane is in behind with a yard to spare. Defender has caught up to him. Keane puts it across though, and Pinamonte denied by Archer on the line. Ivy with the free kick, puts it in towards the back stick. Lascelles heads it away. Cooper going after it, but Haidara gets a foot in, and now Keane can counter-attack. We've got men over. He's looking for Pinamonte, who does bring it down, taking it to the byline, puts it across. Cutrone's in there, and it's saved by Archer again. Lemos forward towards Carmona. Now Gedson plays it down the wing for Pinamonte. He puts a cross in. Keane's in there, but it comes out to Carmona. Now Gedson, edge of the area, can tee up Drinkwater, who strikes it, and it goes over the bar. Free kick from Wallace. 10 minutes to go for Millwall. He tries to find Molt. Scored once today. Back to goal though. Nowhere to really go. He does play it down the line for Ivy. He can put a cross in with about 5 in the box, and Cooper puts it over. Davies with the throw in, nearly the full-time whistle here. Williams to Davies again, Gedson with a big tackle, and there is the full-time whistle. A good 4-1 win. That match went on for an absolute age because of the number of chances we created. Very happy with that final result though. And you can see that we will move up to 4th place here. We are 2 points clear of Spurs with just 4 games left to play. Following on from that win against Millwall, we now need to do the same away against Watford. You can see Chelsea still 1 point behind, with us having played 1 game less, so we're in a good position against Chelsea going into these final 4 games. But Spurs are the team I'm a little bit worried about, 2 points further behind us. But if we lose today, there's no reason why they can't move above us, so we need to be beating Watford. They are in excellent form recently. Ours is strong, but theirs is excellent, so we do need to be careful. They have beaten us since I've been manager as well, so a little bit nervous about that. A draw today wouldn't be ideal, but it also wouldn't be the end of the world, I don't think. We are the favourites, so odds on to win. And the team going out there is pretty much, it's the exact same team actually as the last game when we dispatched Millwall so well. Moise Keane continuing up front, but Sanabria, despite his knock, sitting on the bench. Cutrone and Pinamonte have both been excellent this season. Pinamonte in particular, he's 19 years old, and he's got us 28 goals in 38 appearances this season, 22 of them in the league in 32 games. Absolutely phenomenal for a teenager. So he's been very, very good. Cutrone also 21 years old, a little bit more experienced, but he's got 13 this season, 10 in the league with 10 assists as well. Absolutely brilliant. I'm hoping for more from Keane next season, but hopefully he can finish this season strongly too. Lascelles back to Heaton, sends the ball forward. Hughes cuts the ball out for Watford. Now Pereira can put it in behind him. Richarlison's got in, and luckily for us, he has blasted that over the bar, but he really should have finished. Gedson with the corner. Ball cleared out. Cutrone brings it down. Finds Pinamonte. Big tackle there from Hughes. Chalobah sends it forward. Now Pereira. He's got to run over. It's Divock Origi who's got pace to burn. He's in behind the defence. He's one-on-one with the keeper, and that is an audacious lob from that position. Watford certainly having the better of the opening 25 minutes, and we need to show something here. Andre forward to Moise Keane, puts it over the top, and Cutrone is in behind. Can he get another assist? He puts it across. Pinamonte arriving, hits the woodwork, and Tuanzebe can clear it. Tuanzebe's free kick goes to Hughes. Central position. Now Pereira slips it through, and Richarlison has snapped that one wide, but he is looking very dangerous. 50 minutes gone in this game, and we are being heavily dominated by Watford. Unfortunately for us though, they have missed every shot that they've had in this game. I think they've had 10 shots and failed to get one on target, and Pinamonte might get through here. Scouffé comes out and catches that ball well. He's a good keeper that we need to get past as he looks for options here from the back. Holding on to that ball for a long time before releasing it. It does go out, and now Manquillo has it down the right. One chance, I think, could do it for us. It comes to Manquillo again. Now Gedson onto Andre. He switches it out to Haidara. Players in the middle to aim for. He puts it in. It's cleared out, and Andre chases after it. Can we create another chance here? He plays it forward to Haidara. He beats 2 defenders, puts it into Keane. There's a big tackle. It comes to Haidara once more. Now Manquillo down, and Gedson shot comes to Pinamonte, and he gets goal number 29 this season. One off being our first 30-goal striker since Alan Shearer. 20 minutes to go, and we have been so much better in the second half. We just need to see out these last 20 minutes. Watford have finally had a couple of shots on target. It's taken a long time for them to get to this point, and here's Fuchs with a free kick in towards Deeney, header out to Cutrone. Can we counter-attack here and get a second goal? Wayward ball forward, and Fuchs gets to it. He then hangs on to it, plays it back to Kabasele. He goes all the way back to the keeper, Scouffé. Just over 10 minutes left. This would be a key victory for us if we could get it. Now Fuchs plays it forward. Richarlison onto Chalobah. He puts it across, well intercepted by Lascelles. Ball forward, picks out Cutrone. He's through on goal. He's got a knock. He goes for the goal, and it's well wide. And we need to get Cutrone off the pitch. Less than 5 minutes to go here. We've made the final change. Ball goes forward. Just a couple of minutes left. Perez finds Pinamonte. He then picks out Carmona. Ball in for Gedson. He's onside. He goes for goal and he's put it over the bar. We've used all of our substitutions, so we can't do anything about his knock. But can we see out 6 minutes of added time? That is a crazy amount of added time. It is running down though. We just need to get it to that 6th and final minute and I'll be happy. But there's another highlight here with over a minute to go. Gedson gets the ball. Finds Carmona, ball across, Chalobah launches it down the field. Smalling needs to deal with it, and he does. Lemos, way too high up for the pitch for this point in the game. Finds Drinkwater, now Gedson. Switches it out wide to Haidara, ball into Ayoze Perez, beats the defender, and he does score. 2-0, Ayoze Perez of all people, popping up and getting the game-sealing goal for 2-0. 3 points in the bag, and this has been a fantastic start to this episode, with a game still to go against a team in the relegation zone, no less. So hopefully this will set us up brilliantly for that top 4 clash with Manchester United at the start of next episode. Heaton just launching this one down the field. We're desperate for that full-time whistle despite the two-goal advantage. Carmona hits it down the line. Now Pinamonte, we do have a counter on here, but he's just hanging on to the ball. Carmona brings it forward, puts it forward, and that should be the full-time whistle. There it is. We had a pretty poor first half, but our second half was a phenomenal, absolutely brilliant stuff. The team reacting well overall to that team talk, and we do have a week's rest before our next match as well. But if we look at the competition screen, you can see we're up to 3rd place. Arsenal fallen below us, but they do have 2 games in hand. We're only 4 points off Manchester City, but we're now 4 points clear of Chelsea, and Spurs have to win to close the gap back down to 2 points. The final game of today's episode is away from home against 18th placed Swansea. The good news though is that Spurs have already played and they have drawn with Arsenal 1-1 at home. Koscielny in the 88th minute delivering us a massive helping hand that gives us a 1-point lead in the race for the top 4 with this game still to go. If we win this match, we move 4 points clear of Spurs, and even if Chelsea win, 4 points clear of Chelsea. And given we play Manchester United, the runaway league champions, who've only lost 1 game all season, in our next match, that extra game in hand could be crucial. So we need to win today. We can't afford to slip up against an inconsistent Swansea who still have Mike Phelan in charge. This has to be a win for us. Unfortunately, we've got injuries to Fernandes and Sanabria. Cutrone also missing from this game, so Perez and Keane are playing up front with Pinamonte. Andre is also joined by Drinkwater, who replaces Fernandes. Luckily, our back 5 is still intact and Heaton is still in goal. Pinamonte out on the right flank, tries to put a cross in, it's cleared out by Mawson. De Paul is able to come forward for Swansea, he finds Wilfred Bonnet, now Moy Gomez. I do have a sneaking feeling we're going to lose this match. It's Pasalac, puts the ball in, and Bonnet has put it in the back of the net, and just 3 minutes in, my suspicions appear to be well founded. We have fallen behind. Corner from Danny Drinkwater. He puts it in towards the near post. It's headed out. Moise Keane follows up. Finds Pinamonte on the edge of the area. Now Manquillo into Lascelles. And we have pulled back level with Swansea just 4 minutes into this game. It is 1-1. Norton throws the ball into Carroll. Well tackled there in a great position, and Moise Keane can find Pinamonte, who gets his 30th goal of the season, and we have come from behind to take the lead against Swansea. An excellent tackle by Andre, found Keane, took his time, and a brilliant finish from Pinamonte. 30 goals for a 19-year-old is absolutely out of this world. Manquillo with the throw-in, tries to find Drinkwater. That's a terrible throw. De Paul, though, tackled, does finally get the ball away. Wilfred Bonney's been able to bring it down. He then finds Norton. Being stood up by Haidara. Goes back to Chambers. Now Carroll. Moy Gomez plays it forward to DePaul. He sends it out wide. Klukas brings it down. Pasalac plays it through, and DePaul has just flashed that one wide of our post and got very close to making it 2-2. Manquillo intercepts a ball forward from Fabianski. Now Pinamonte onto Andre. He finds Haidara, can slip a ball through, and he does for Perez, who has a good first touch. Forced out wide though. 2 defenders on him, but he's found Drinkwater, who finds Manquillo, and it's on to Pinamonte, who tucks it home from absolutely no distance whatsoever. And that is now 3-1, and surely our 3rd straight victory in the bag. Corner from DePaul in towards Klukas. It has been cleared away. Carroll brings it down. He then finds Fernandez. Big tackle, and Manquillo can sprint forward. He puts the ball over the top, and Pinamonte brings it down. He is on a hat-trick, but he's being forced out wide. He then steps in, still going, finds Keane, and Moise Keane drills it into that bottom corner for 4-1. I'm not even sure how many goals Keane has got this season, but he has been missing for a long period of time. But this is another 4-1 lead in today's episode. It could get better yet. Pasalac finds Carroll for Swansea. Now Wilfred Bonnet pushes the ball out wide. They obviously are still playing for goal difference because it's so tight at the bottom. Juncker puts a cross in. Bonnet's in there. It comes out towards Manquillo, but Juncker gets it again. Finds DePaul, and it is 4-2. And with 15 minutes to go, this game is not over. Haidara with the throw-in, 10 minutes left. We need to be careful here. Another goal for Swansea, and it's going to be a very nervy finish. Wilfred puts the ball in, and DePaul is in behind. He's got 4 players rushing on his left. Another one at the back stick. Tom Carroll, though, rifles it in, and it is now 4-3. And what is our team doing? Just 2 minutes of this game left as we try and eke out this win. There's a highlight here, though, in the 90th minute. It's Perez to Keane. We do have a counter-attack, but Fernandez has got the ball, and that counter-attack is suddenly in Swansea's favour. Lascelles gets it. Now Keane. It's end-to-end. 3-on-2 here, though. Pinamonte forced out to the right. He puts the cross in. Keane's there, and he scores at the near post. It is 5-3. A hell of a game right at the end of this episode. We are going to take home the points. 6 minutes of added time again, though. How many times have we seen that? And there could still be another goal in this game. Just 1 minute left though, surely time about to run out. We've got a corner, Haidara puts it in, it's cleared out, Keane going after it, he's on a hat-trick now, puts it in, Mawson away, Keane brings it down once more. And there is the full-time whistle. It's 3 straight wins today. They were all must-win games, and we did get the results in the end. I thought we would lose today, especially when it went to 4-3. I was worried that the win slipping out of our grasp, but we have managed to win this game 5-3. Pinamonte, absolutely sensational form for him, valued at 21 million. I can tell you for free he is valued an awful lot more than that by me. 31 goals in 40 games, 25 league goals. He must be pushing it for top scorer in the league. I think Dybala might be beating him to it. Indeed, Dybala is 31 for Dybala over Pinamonte. You've got Icardi and Hazard just behind him as well. But it shows how well he's doing for a team like Newcastle. And at 19, there is no other teenager anywhere near this except for Cutrone, who's 21 and there with 10 goals. Otherwise, it is all people over 20, over 21 even. There's nobody even 23, the next lowest was Sandro. Andre Silva with 11 as well. But sensational stuff from Pinamonte, who will be runner-up for the Golden Boot this year for sure. But most importantly, we are 4 points clear of Spurs. We are now 7 points clear of Chelsea, and we've got a game against United next that we can afford to lose. But that is going to be it for today's episode. Do drop a like on this video if you're enjoying this run into the end of the season. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see the last 2 games of our season, at home against Man United and then away against 16th place Middlesbrough, that will surely decide the fate of the top 4. I'll also do an end of season review. Let me know in the comments who you think I should sign in the transfer window. I'm hoping we'll have a big budget available if we qualify for the Champions League. I've already got 30 million in there and 100 grand a week in the bank, so surely we'll get a big transfer budget. Make sure to check out the website gencaldo.com. You can also support the channel on Patreon and Twitter using the links in the description. But until next time, see ya.